Hello people, my name is Geekonvania. This is my very first video. I'm trying to speak as loudly as I can without disturbing the rest of the hospital because currently I am visiting my boyfriend thingy, Werepier, in room 3012 at the Skagit Valley Hospital. It's he, she, transgenders.
Our parents have like fucked us up and said, well, you're she's for so long. We're like, no, we're he's. So to us, we call ourselves he's, but to everyone else, they call us she's.
Okay,
so
that's
it's
enough.
kind of.
I think you get the point. Anyway.
That's why we call ourselves he, she, it's.
That's why we call each other boyfriend-girlfriend thingies. Okay. To tell you a little bit about myself, I am a poet, artist, and writer. What you just saw in the very beginning was a picture of my Halloween makeup. I was a gory Cheshire cat inspired by the AMV from Vocaloid, Kaito's version of Alice in Dreamland. There's also a Alice Human Sacrifice, but that's not the one. Alice in Dreamland is the one that you want to look up if you want to know where I got the idea of gore in the suit. I was wearing ears and a tail, too. I don't have any artwork to put in front of the camera for you to as proof that I can draw, but I can recite one of my poems, which Werepier probably doesn't want me to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
A short one. Because you got 10 minutes on there.
Okay, to start, I'll just recite my very first poem I've ever written in my entire life. I was 16, maybe 15 when I wrote it. And it's called Creatures of Forever, inspired by a house that looked kind of like Norman Bates Manor, from Psycho, over in Anaheim, California, on Western Avenue before they decided to build the mansions. It was beautiful. Okay. A girl walks by a dark house and she sees, fenced in the darkness and the freezing cold breeze, stands a boy of weak stature and a gleam in his eye. Shall you come here with me and talk for a while? She steps a bit closer as the gate opens with a swing. For a better look at his face, he's no more than 18. He welcomes her through and sits down by a tree. You're the first person I've seen in over a century. You may not believe my sad story, but this much is true. I've waited for centuries for you. I love my mother, for she was like me, you see. Or at least until she did this to me. My father was stubborn, his obsessions despised. He refused my arrival to meet his spiteful demise. Then I brought my mother here. This wretched cursed. It was then that I realized I was more like her spouse. This house is my obsession, which has brought forth my demise and aggression. All my life I could only dream that this house be my past, my future, who I've been. This house brought my mother to a witch, as you see. She called on the spell that did this to me. Darkness around us, and all that we see. Bring down our children to the fiery sea. Those who have entered, wanting to be free, shall be trapped here forever, never to leave. You may think I'm a monster. You may think I'm the devil. For I'm none but the creature of forever, never to die, but always starving. Life is no, it has been nothing but striving. You shall leave now if you wish, unless you let me do this. He draws in close, appearing to want a hug, and pierces her skin gently as she only feels a nudge. I will love you forever. Now don't get me wrong. I may be a murderer at spirit, but I'll never do you wrong. Darkness around us, and all that we see, bring us down to the fiery sea. Though we have entered, wanting to be free, we shall be trapped here forever, never to leave. You may think we are monsters. You may think we're the devil. For we are none but the creatures of forever. She looks to his lips, with desperation calling, and feels blood drip down her neck, and so tries running. He pulls her away before she reaches the gate. I gave you a chance, and now it's too late, for if you go now, you shall be forever gone, much like the others who have come along. They have perished, and never will return. As for you, my dear, will burn, leaving result will be to not only burn, but die. And as for the future us, would have always been a lie. If you must go, I dare follow, otherwise I'll forever be hollow. Please, won't you come inside? I promise, you'll have a great time. You may think they are monsters. You may think that the devil, for they are none but the creatures of forever.
It wasn't short.
It took up less than 6 minutes of the video.
That's good though.
I am sorry if I am being distracted, but my girlfriend breathes me. I'm trying not to be. I'm very ADD thing majid. Like Dilsey says, he says attention deficit disorder. Apparently, I don't pay attention. Would you say hi? Yeah, that's me. Okay, so I shall be letting you go now. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Me too.
You too. People's who watches people's personal lives is kind of creepy. Alrighty.